everyone. Welcome back. It's me. I'm back. I just flew in all the way from South Carolina, and boy, was it a long flight. Like 4.5 hours of sitting on a plane. It was fun, though. Went to North and South Carolina. Got to go stay at a beach for a little while there. Very green down there. Didn't realize how green it was in South Carolina. Expected it to be a lot more gloomy for some reason. I don't get out of my state very often, I guess. But no, it was really nice. Very, very green. A lot of bugs. It's weird. I was down there, and like everybody else was getting eaten alive, and I was so convinced that like I hadn't gotten bitten for some reason, because I didn't have like any bug bites, you know? Bug bites those things are the worst, but I didn't have any. And then I get all the way back home, like another day later, and I'm just covered in them. And I don't know where they came from. Are they supposed to sprout up? Do they sprout up like that normally? I don't know. I've never had bug bites just randomly appear. I mean, it doesn't mean it's not impossible, though. I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure it happens a lot, but I don't know. It was weird. Anyways, though, how is everyone today? Everyone having a good time? Wherever you may be, if you're at home or enjoying the McDonald's Wi-Fi, sitting at the airport. Maybe you're about to go to South Carolina. Maybe you're in South Carolina. Shout out to all my South Carolina people. It's a lovely state. I'm a little afraid of the monsoon season. I'm a little afraid of, getting hit by a hurricane, but I'm sure that you guys have ways of dealing with that. Side tangent. Right now I am painting a landscape for my brother's birthday present, which was a couple of months ago. I had the footage, and I hadn't had the time to deal with it. Didn't have the ability to edit. But I'm back. I've got this all together for you. It was based on a similar painting I did for his Christmas present. He likes that vaporwave type aesthetic, and I can't say I blame him. I'd say it's a guilty pleasure of mine, but I mean, if you like something, can it really be a guilty pleasure? I'm pretty sure it's just a pleasure. I don't know if guilty pleasures can exist. I'm pretty sure that if you like something, you just like it, and that's the end of it. But I like this aesthetic. He likes this aesthetic. Can't say that word properly. And it was another good way to try painting with acrylics again. Something I enjoy quite a bit. I really like acrylics. You can get a good, interesting look with it. I will say I haven't found my style yet with it. I base a lot of what I do on a Ralph McQuarrie. This one was much more of a Hiroshi Nagai style piece. And if you like vaporwave, you've probably seen people borrow his stuff online before. It's a very, very nice aesthetic. This is a bit of a fun mix of mediums, though, because it wasn't just using paintbrush and palette knife, but also some spray paint. Good excuse to break out the spray paint, Always fun on canvas. So, I must confess, I have been thinking a lot lately, as you do, about Ogopogo. But let's not get into that. I'm here to talk about drawing. So I took all of my art supplies on my trip with me, and I got some pretty fun stuff done. I did this, I did that, I did this, and I would show you more, but I think I'd rather wait to show it to you. I'd like to do more videos inside of my sketchbook. I'd like to show you the journey of doing this one. It's a brand new one. It's one that I made just before the trip I made a few weeks ago. Because before going to South Carolina, I went to California just to kind of enjoy the beach there. Is that kind of odd? You can be on one half of the country on the beach, and then like a week later, you could be on the completely other side of the country on a completely different opposite shore. It's weird. And the weirder thing is that the shores in South Carolina are actually warmer than the shores in California. California was fun, don't get me wrong, but when we went, it was gloomy outside. It looked like it was going to rain the whole day, and the water was like 50 degrees. It was so cold. Still fun. I still went out there, boogie board, saw a stingray, ran back to shore, afraid. It was a good time. But South Carolina, it's just like warm. It's like 70-degree water or something. 75, 80. I don't know. It was warm. And I'm not used to going to beaches where the water's like that. It was refreshing, yet not too cold. And that was perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. Well, I could have asked for more. I would have liked to see a horseshoe crab. That was the thing I was hyping up, was that I was finally going to see a horseshoe crab. But I didn't get to see one. And I was disappointed. I did get to see, though, a bunch of little islands where they used to hang pirates, apparently. I did not know this. Fun fact about pirates. When you were hung up as a pirate, they would leave you for weeks on end until your body decomposed, and then when they finally cut you down, they would throw you face down in the mud. And this discouraged other pirates from being pirates, because apparently if you were facing down on the ground, your soul would leave your body the wrong way when you died, but you've been hung up for like 8 weeks at this point. I mean, you're probably dead already. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to argue with pirates. That's something I definitely am afraid of doing. But it's just food for thought, all you pirates out there of the South Carolina region, of the Caribbean. Yeah, just to think on that. Didn't see a horseshoe crab. My girlfriend and her dad did step on something, though. I was very quick to get out of the water after that. They were in the shallows, and we were just kind of messing around. There's some big waves. It was fun. They just crash into you, and you just kind of ride them up and all that fun stuff. But no, they stepped on something, and I don't know how much I've really delved into the ocean and what I think of it. I think the ocean is beautiful. I think that there's a lot of interesting things in there, and I like being in the shallow end of it. I like being in waters where I can see the bottom and my feet. And this was one of those shores where I could see neither of those in shallow water. So, needless to say, once they started proclaiming that something was swiping at their feet, I got out of there pretty quickly. It wasn't just like something touched their leg either. No, like they stepped on something, apparently the same thing, and it just like started flipping out, like grabbing the insides of their legs, and like, I don't like that. My first thought was octopus, and I don't know how accurate that is. I looked it up. There are octopuses in South Carolina, and I'll bet that they're not all friendly. Coming up at the end of the drawing. What else is there to say? Threw a little skate park in there. It's a nice little touch. And my brother liked it. It's now sitting in his room. So I'm guessing that means he liked it. Thank you for listening to me in my trip to South Carolina. And keep doing whatever it is you're doing, because I know that being in a rut with art and stuff is not fun, and I was there for a while, and I'm just now getting out of it. I'm starting to like drawing again, guys. Weird, huh? I'm gonna go run the recycling down to the recycling place and get a haircut. You guys, enjoy your day, whatever you may be doing. Goodbye, and I love you all. Goodbye. And until whatever, forget it. We'll do a different outro. It'll be different. Until whatever. Bye.